Hello and welcome, this is Krylic. I'm going to be showing you a little bit of footage from World of Tanks. This is mostly going to be dealing with funny moments. Some of them are going to be a couple clutch, but mostly just things that you're like, why are you doing that? Why did I do that? Or you shouldn't be doing that. Here we're going to start off with footage with the T1 Heavy. I see a lot of people trying to do a lot of ramming in this. It is quite quick, it does have the armor. Only problem is you want to make sure that if you're not the top, that you play for survival and you play smart, so that way you can get yourself into position to ram something like a tank destroyer or SPG or a light tank. A lot of problem I see people do is hey, just go out in the middle and they don't realize that you're a quick heavy doesn't mean you're quick. You're gonna get hit a lot sides if you're trying to scream. Even if you're trying to get up and push somebody in the distance, you're gonna just get 2-3 shots and it's just not gonna pay well for you. And that's why I see a lot of people make that mistake, because they just rush in and it can get killed before they can get to the guy, or they've taken so much damage that when they actually hit the tank destroyer or light tank or another heavy tank, they blow themselves up. So you want to make sure that you play it smart. You're a heavy tank, but when you get the situation that you can, take it, but don't be stupid about it. Play your tank like it's a heavy tank, because it is a heavy tank. Might be quick for a heavy. That doesn't mean you're going to get away with everything that you could in the medium. And here we have the victim of the first lull moment, the Stug 3. Just, had a bad game. The rest of his team just completely fell apart. And I'm about to do something like I see a lot of people wanting to do in the T1 Heavy. And this is how you do it.
Enemy armor is destroyed. We've lost a track.
About monster trucked his ass. Let's get that one more time. See, I'm not taking him head on. I don't want to get in front of that gun.
Got him. We're immobilized.
Awesomeness. Alright, so here I am in a Russian Tier 3 premium tank, the T-127. The thing about this tank is it's not really great by itself, but as in a platoon, you can do a lot with it. It's a pretty medium jack of all trades. Now,
Time to roll
the thing
out.
about that is you're not particularly good at anything, but everything on the tank isn't bad. It's pretty decent. The rate of fire is decent, the frontal armor is pretty good, the speed's okay, but it's not quick. But anyways, this game's gonna have a couple of funny moments. You're gonna be seeing me taking out a high tier tank that generally you don't see a T-127 taken out, and then you're gonna see someone just taking some bad shots. Should have cleared the game, but they just, yeah. So let's see what happens with this game. So here we have a headset pushing through the middle of the bridge. Put a couple rounds in him. Only problem with the T-127 is it doesn't have quite the penetration to really be hitting the tier 4s.
Enemy armor is hit. We didn't even
I'm bouncing off with the lower glacial a little bit.
That one bounced.
Getting some pens here and there, but they're just bouncing premium rounds off, man. It's just heartbreaking.
We didn't even scratch. Enemy armor
But
is
when you
destroyed.
finally do kill him in a T-127, yeah, you feel pretty good. That guy's feeling awfully small right now, dude. Because generally, Hetzers, derpless. They just one-shot us just all the time. Just when you're a T-127, you see a Hetzer, generally you go the other way. Because it's just going to wreck your face. So here we have another, that Martyr 2 coming up again. Missed him earlier. But there we are, put some more shots into him. Now we got another Hetzer. Yay. But at this point, I'm feeling very confident. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wreck his shit. Yeah, you're gonna get me. I'll wreck him just like I wrecked the other guy. But wait a minute, what do we have here? Got an AT and a Lux coming. Looking good for me.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. They're knocked out. The radio man is bailed out. This vehicle is had it.
Well, I managed to get the AT, but couldn't get the Lux. That gun he has, what is it, tier 6 or 7? Pretty slow reload, but hey, it wrecks. So here we have the Hetzer on our team. We're low health. Somewhere on the point, my whole platoon's dead. We're talking about this Hetzer here. Let's get his engine out. And I'm trying to tell him, you know, it doesn't have the derp gun. Because they're thinking, oh, he'll be able to carry it. But I'm like, well, if he does good. It's like, well, he's rocking the derp guns. No, it's derp gun's thicker than that. So the first funny moment of this video was me getting the Hetzer. It ain't too funny, it happens a little bit. But you know, it's kinda knotted on the belt. Feel kinda small when you get killed by a lower tier tank, especially one that really can't pin you with gold. But here we have the Lux, and then I wanna say the other Hetzer that are about to come up on this Hetzer, and they should just wreck him, but they just did rush him at the same time, and this other guy here is going to take a really bad shot, and he hits the statue. Wow. You just crushed him right there, you know, came back through, forced the team to come back, but oop. Take a shot, miss, and then he should have came around from where he was, instead of pulling all the way back and coming through his front, where he's got the armor. Care of that. And Lux is like, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Yeah, I wish people would do that when I was in the answer. But good game. Alright, so we are in my ARL 44. Now we're gonna play a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie with this 228. This is quite funny. I don't know what he was thinking. Actually, I do know what he's thinking. He's seen that tank destroyer and he's like, I'm gonna put some rounds in his ass. But wait, I'm gonna pull the reach around and put it in his ass. So there he goes. Pretty sure he spotted me. At least for proximity, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Root him up. Ram time. One more in his asshole and finish her off. Is that good for you, baby? Get one more view from another angle. It's because he wasn't paying attention. I'm pretty sure he had to have spotted me through proximity through that damn building. But just too focused on that tank destroyer. Doesn't realize he's got another tank behind him. Nope, all I do is just give him a little kiss on his asshole. Boom! Blows up.
They're knocked out.
Alright, so we have the next tier up with the AMX M4 French Heavy. This tank's kind of a love-hate relationship, like most French tanks. gotta play more like a medium because it doesn't quite have the heavy enough armor to truly be just to sit there and take it heavy. But anyways, here we are, going Tank Alley, and we only have 2 other tanks with me, so let's see what we can make happen here. They're sitting back trying to play defense, which that probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but having a couple bad matches, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna press, see what I can cause and stir up, and we're about to see what happens. Take a hit from the Churchill. Put one in the dirt. Damn. I wouldn't recommend pushing metal this recklessly. The only reason I'm doing it is I've already counted most of the teammates already spotted, so I know that there's not really many people here in the middle. So far, there's only this Tiger Pete shot. I'm in the Tiger. Combinator tries to flank me, and I say nope. Tracked him by ramming him. He's just cannon fodder. That is the one nice thing about this tank over the ARL, is it does have a bit more armor on the turret and a little bit better sloping on it, so you can get your lower glacial and infernal armor under something. You can play some pretty mean peekaboo with that tank. Now they're starting to realize that, hey, there's a guy in the middle of the field shooting us. There's Artie. Can't stop moving otherwise. That happens. Oh, got company now. Got that Wolverine putting some in my tailpipe. Shit. Am I about to do what that guy just did, that T-28? Almost. So now he can't put one through my front. Doesn't have enough pen. The Tiger finally got me, but had a pretty good beast run there. So here we are back in the ARL 44, and I'm about to do something you probably should do in just about any tank, not alone a heavy tank, but I'm about to catch a little bit of air and make it look easy. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. Could have did a lot more than what I did. I think I caused like a few points of damage. Yep, I'm about to drive this tank off the side of a cliff. That's how it's done. Gotta love that air, getting into that, what, a 50-ton tank. Yep. Yep, don't try that at home. I'm a professional tank driver. So here are my Matilda. A lot of other Matildas, gonna have some Matilda action. This game is, I think, my second lucky badge. First one I got from a B1, and I had a tank destroyer and a T1 heavy tank get me cornered into a area, and it was just a little hill valley area. And instead of shooting at me, the tank destroyer decides to rush me, and the T1 heavy tank says, "I'm not waiting for him to shoot you," because I get parked right up in the side because he doesn't realize the B1 is pretty fast. So I get parked up in this tank destroyer, and the T1 heavy just says, "Screw it, not gonna wait to aim," and just puts one right in the tailpipe of the tank destroyer. I forget what it was. I think it was like a T-42, one of the American heavy or tank destroyers. And I get my first lucky badge. This one's gonna be not quite as fun because we actually did win that match. This one we are getting dominated, just crushed.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
But I used to go out swinging. Know that I can at least take out a couple tanks.
Penetration. Enemy
They all
armor
get
is
overzealous coming gunning at me.
damaged.
And one of
Enemy
them's
is hit.
gonna end up shooting his own buddy.
Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit. Penetration. Track hit. Track hit.
Bloody shootout.
They're knocked out. We've lost the track. We're immobilized. Enemy armor is gotcha. Bail out. This vehicle is
Look at
heading.
that. 4 tanks right there.
Enemy is hit.
One more other angle at it just to see exactly what happens.
Enemy is hit. Track hit. One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy armor is hit. Got him.
The Covenator tries to ram to kill me. Doesn't realize he's a light tank. I'm in a medium tank with a lot more
Enemy
armor.
armor is destroyed.
Not gonna win that
Bail
battle.
out.
Then his buddy,
This vehicle is heading.
Panzer 3A, puts one in and kills him. And I see a lot of people do this, driving off this bridge. I don't know why. They're just not paying attention to what they're doing, or they think that, you know, they've got a little bit more suspension, or they're not going to take damage. But a lot of times you fall down off this bridge to death. You take about half your damage, and then you're tracked in wide open space. Not going to be very good for you. So yeah, I'm playing with my clan buddies, Counter Threat, and I see Huba. Been keeping this tank start lit up. I finally get tired of waiting for somebody else to kill him, and I just bum rush him. His day. Wasn't expecting me to do that, but figured there already wasn't aiming at me, so I had a little bit of chance, even though I was lit up. But yeah, he's not having a good day. And then this other heavy tank's gonna take a pot shot at me and bounce off my rear. Well, I gotta admit that's off the top of my rear, and it's a really bad angle. There he bounces,
Critical hit.
and I hit him on the move. He's got me pissed. But he hit the top of my tank, not the bottom, not the actual rear. Here I am in a M5 Stuart, Chinese Chinese light tank, and I'm just figuring I'm gonna catch some air. Never played much on this map with fast tank, and didn't realize that I was gonna catch a lot more air than I expected. Almost one shot killed myself doing it too. Ammo rack could have easily exploded and killed myself. Not a good way to start a match.
We're immobilized. Ammo
Keep
storage
mentioning
is
on
hit.
what my
We're
emblem
lucky
on that
it's
tank
low.
is. It's the rookie. Haven't been playing the tank a week yet. That's what I usually put the emblem on a tank, is I haven't played that much. Got some more ARL 44 footage for you. I don't have the top gun on this one, so this would be grinding out to the top. And this match doesn't look too good. Got everybody else going left. All I gotta try to do is just hold the right side. But a lot of times this kind of game doesn't work out. These guys are gonna do something even stupider in a minute. So, instead of pushing for cap and possibly winning the match, because they're beating our Zerg, whole lemon train, they chase 2 kills. Well, technically 3. They chase the easy 8 too, but they're coming around this corner. All 3 of them take out a lower tier tank, even though they're right there at spawn. And if they can get 2 or 3 of them on cap, or just 1 of them hold, because there's only B and that other heavy tank. But nope. They technically should have won this game. Our whole team lemon train was go east, and they went up the middle, practice instead, get a couple extra kills. But a loss. GG guys. Alright, final funny of the night in my BDR. This right here is the whole reason I will never cross this bridge ever again. And I gotta admit, it technically is my fault. Shouldn't have done that, but he shouldn't have parked his ass right there. Tried to take some pot shots on a bridge with no cover. So yeah, I now take the little alley there in the water instead of the bridge. Just a bad way to start a game.